Yo, it's your boy, LastNameBall, here with another episode of Medium Rare Podcast with my co-host.
Yeah, boy. Don Saźon, a.k.a. Oscar Le Saźon. From the illustrious Bridges of the Kings, the Palace of Royalty, Kingsbridge, you heard?
And you know, we already represented Triggerdale, land of the free, home of the brave. You know, diversify your revenue streams 2019.
And we back with another episode of this fire. Like, yo, every week it gets better. Like,
I need y'all to tell a friend to tell a friend. I need subscriptions. I need people to like, comment, rate our stuff, give us your feedback.
we need all of that. Like, yo, listen, we about to take it to the next level. But in order for us to take it to the next level, we need that driving support. You feel me?
Cause we got bring up regardless.
You feel me? Because we fighting for our motherfucking life.
We fighting for our lives.
You feel me?
Yo, Kelly. This is not the year. Is this the year of R. Kelly or is this not the year of R. Kelly?
This is, bro, I don't even know what to call it because it's like that performance he get. I thought I was watching the Trapped in the Closet video.
Yo, bro, but that's the thing. He was like, even in like his career, when he was singing, he was really just talking to the microphone, like with a little bit of oomph.
Bro, when he started yelling, like, and he put some oomph into his voice, he was dead ass singing. I'm like, yo.
That's why he is the GOAT.
It was such a dramatization. I don't know if you say that word
that's
or not,
how
but
great R. Kelly is as a singer.
He said it's not about music, though.
He is as good of a singer as, as bad as he is a human being, he is that good of a singer.
So you mean to tell me you didn't believe him?
Absolutely not. I don't believe a word that comes out of R. Kelly's mouth.
Why?
Because no, bro.
Because he married Aaliyah when she was young?
Bro, because it's just, what do you expect him to say, bro? He was just obviously caught.
But I'm saying, like, you ain't believe none of that passion, none of that fire he had?
Nope. Not here for none of that.
So you think all the tears was fake?
Crocodile tears.
I think it was a case of, you know, when you have a lie that you believe so much that you believe it's the truth?
Bro, like, son, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know what's good with him. I just know he's wrong. I know whatever it is that he's trying to speak on, he's wrong about it. So
honestly, I feel like because he doesn't have cornrows no more and like he's trying to go with this Caesar.
Well, the blood is finally rushing to his head.
I don't know, man. I just don't now. I definitely don't believe him. Like if he would have had like a crazy hairstyle or had like some type of regular R. Kelly outfit, then that would have been like, all right, cool. But bro, you wearing some dull ass gray suit with a dirty Caesar, and you like
he needed to come with the velvet eye mask,
yeah,
and the top hat.
Nah, but come with some hot shit. Like, come on, man. Like
R. Kelly might. I don't know who dresses better, Michael Jordan or R. Kelly.
R. Kelly by far. I'll take R. Kelly any day.
I've seen a lot of bad Kelly fits.
I've seen a lot of bad Michael Jordan.
But Michael Jordan is consistent on like his level of badness.
Is he?
Yeah, because he's just bootcut jeans and like he dresses like it's 04, bro. Like
bro.
you ever seen the 04 fucking NBA draft? Just watch that and look at the suits that these dudes
look
wearing,
at
bro.
the LeBron was drafted 2003, right?
Whatever, any one of those
suits was wild,
hilarious, bro.
Or just watch any Tracy McGrady interview.
Yo, bro. So I watched the interview with Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter on whatever Rachel Nichols show is.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways,
the one at 3:00.
Yeah, whatever.
And then the pregame show.
Anyways, so he was saying that like because for that interview. For his appearance on TNT, he was like, oh, I'm gonna need a suit. So he just reached into his closet and picked a suit. He didn't really look at it. so the suit he brought, bro, that shit was from that era of like that's how old that suit was. That suit was a solid 15 years old, bro. So he was like, it's not that bad. I'm gonna be behind a desk. I'm not gonna have to get up and do nothing. And then they told him to get up and do a segment.
I feel like they was trolling him, bro. But that's really the explanation that he gave.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that, he just picked a suit really without looking, and he thought that it was, a suit that would fit him.
Nah, I think that's the wave he was on until he got roasted, and then he was like, "All right, I gotta switch to roast. I gotta
Because
call
he's
my
only
tailor."
done it once though. To his,
But
to his
were
credit.
you really paying attention to what Tracy McGrady was wearing prior to that?
Nah, bro.
Exactly. Like now, I just want to pull up all historic footage of him on all these shows and look at his pants, the cut of his pants.
I mean, we could do the research.
The research department is not here yet. Maybe in the summer. In the summer, we could do that.
So we'll get an intern for
By
the
the
research.
summer. Hold on. This is just like on a completely separate note. Are you boycotting 9 a.m. bangers too?
I've never been to 9 a.m. banger, but I think I'm retired from that lifestyle.
What's that lifestyle?
Just so you know, like, oh, yo, we're gonna go to the party, then we're gonna go to the after party, then we're gonna go to Agua, and then we're gonna go to the fucking
Like a chopper spot?
the cachapa spot or the chimney
you
truck.
you got a good plan right there because
And
you
then
said Agua. Agua's legendary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, but that was the levels. Like, you go to the party, then you go to the after party, then you go to Agua. Agua is always your last stop.
That's a fact, and somebody might get stabbed. You don't know.
Nah, it's never been hectic in there whenever I've been in there. I don't think.
The last 3 times I was there,
But I was there when it was tight, when it was still like kind of low, to be honest. Like, I haven't been in there in the last 2 years or so. So, shit, I know a lot of people know about it now that they didn't know about it before.
Nah, I was in there OG times. Thanks to Arlen, thanks to Jen, thanks to Clara. They was the real OGs of Agua Roja. Shouts out to y'all.
But yeah, yo, like, no. So I'm retired from that lifestyle, yo. Like, I can't be getting home at 4 or 5 in the morning drunk.
Bro, it's 9 a.m. banger. Not 9 p.m. banger.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, like, I'm not going home.
Why not?
Because, no. Because I made an investment going to 9 a.m. banger, if I were to. You get there early. I don't even know. Does this shit even start early? Is the name misleading? Is this just a regular party that says 9 a.m.?
No. From what I hear, correct me if I'm wrong, Twitter, Instagram, Familia.
Fam, I'm not clocking in at 9 a.m. banger, bro.
This is the thing. It's an open bar. I think
What?
from
The tickets are your punch card, my G? Like,
basically, but I think the open bar starts at 10 because I think it's illegal to serve alcohol at 9 in the morning.
it starts at, you have to wait until like noon, I think.
No, you don't. Liquor
Sure?
stores open at 10
Actually,
o'clock.
facts. Brunch.
Liquor stores open at 10. So I think the open bar is like from 10 to 12, and then it keeps going. But the ticket is basically for the open bar.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But it's not. There's no high level shit there. Like the most you'll get is like a Captain Morgan. If you want some Henny, you gotta pay $12, $15.
Yeah, yo.
The locations are nice though. It's all in the city.
Yeah, that's cool. Good for them. Like, but that's not my shit, yo. Like, I was never really on that wave anyways.
The day party wave?
Never.
You bugging. You wildin'. Day parties are heat.
Never was on that wave, bro.
Why?
I don't know, bro. Like, it's just never really appealed to me. It was just always very mixy and like clicky at the same time.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
feel me? And it's just like I enjoy the idea of going to like a house party or something because everybody knows somebody. Meanwhile, so it's like striking up conversation and getting to know people is really simple. But if you like, I don't know.
From what I heard about all of that, it's kind of clicky, but it's like today's version of a house party for.
I mean, that shit, yo, some of them shit just be uptown Twitter.
That's exactly what it is. All of them shits are.
That should just be the timeline.
Locksmith is uptown Twitter.
But in 3D, bro.
No, that's a fact. That's what the majority of them are. So it's like, it's a networking event for Twitter, and apparently people aren't super corny there. I wouldn't say that they're not corny because people are corny by nature.
Bro, I don't know.
People are any
really
all the
nothing
time
about that shit, yo. Like, power to the people that go do that, yo. Like, bro, like, it's like this also the lifestyle of like, yo, I'm gonna go to the club and I'm gonna drop, however many $100 on bottles.
I mean, that you gotta have a certain lifestyle for that, bro.
But
like if you working in retail, hold on.
It's not even like a money thing, bro. It's just
It
like
is.
I would never do it.
It's definitely a money thing.
I would never do it.
It's a money thing because of
regardless
this.
of money thing.
Look, you gotta understand. Like there's people out there who work in Foot Locker and waste their whole check for 2 weeks in the club in one day.
Nah, they copped the Fire Jordans,
and then they broke again.
and then a new tech suit, and then they pull up.
But listen, they spend their entire check on that. They finished. So, and then the next 2 weeks they broke again and they struggling. You shouldn't be doing that. Now, for the people who are getting so much money that they have to spend it, in a sense that's like...
I just think it's an awful investment, bro. And
it depends who you are, though.
No, it doesn't matter who you are, bro, because money is money. Dollar signs is dollar signs. So if you drop in 800, 900 in the club on a night, and you do that 2 nights a week.
2 nights a week? They do that way more often than that.
I'm being conservative here.
Okay.
You're doing that shit 2 nights a week, and then you're gonna do that shit every week. You feel me? So that's already what? My math is awful. I think it's 72.
1,600.
What?
1,600. You say 800.
It's 1,800 a week, bro. And
How
then,
was it 1,800 a week?
Because you spending 900 every night.
Oh, you said 800, 900. All right, cool.
So yeah, so it'd be what? 70. It'd be 72.
Yeah.
100 a month, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
That's a mortgage payment.
But you gotta understand, like, these are hood superstars that do shit like that, and then they getting money in nasty ways. Like, you not. First of all,
bro, but you could take that. You could take that.
And what? Buy a house?
No, don't buy a fucking house, bro. Buy a bodega.
I would do a parking lot.
And then you just wash your money.
A parking lot is a parking lot is an investment that you could.
But you're not
always
finding
have.
parking lots in New York anymore.
What are you talking about? You could buy. Listen,
they don't have like. I think that shit is all regulated. So you have to get in order to have a parking lot, it has to be granted to you by New York City, and they give you the permits for it and all that. But they're really scarce.
That's
with that
anything
shit.
with New York. But the thing about it is, if you buy a shitty house and you knock it down and you make a parking lot, that's good money.
Well, they can't do that because the house is zoned for housing, bro. That's the thing. You can't just buy spots and it's all about zoning.
It depends who you are. To be honest,
I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so. But
it depends how cool you are with Bloomberg. He runs the city. He's the Wilson Fisk,
bro,
real life.
Oh God, yo! First and foremost, fuck Bill De Blasio and his soft ass for fucking giving these kids another day off where there's no snow on the ground.
So you added De Blasio to your list. It's James Dolan, Donald Trump, De Blasio. Who else? Roger Goodell.
I'm not awful on Roger Goodell, but yeah, fuck
R. Kelly.
Fuck Bill De Blasio. Fuck R. Kelly, bro. Yo, you seen the Michael Jackson joint on HBO?
My brother was telling me and my brother had a heated discussion about that last
night. Yo, if Son was wildin'.
Yo, listen.
Son was getting toppy and giving toppy to 7-year-old boys.
This is all I'm gonna say. This is what I told my brother last night. We deadass had a OD heated discussion for 20 minutes. I'm like, yo, I told him don't believe everything that you hear because there's 2 sides to every story.
Don't tell me you actually don't believe this shit.
I never said that. I just said don't believe what you hear. I believe it. Yes, I do. Look at Michael Jackson. Look at his come up. And by his come up, I don't mean with money. I'm talking about the way he was brought up. There's scars there. So it makes sense. It correlates. But you can't listen to everything you hear just because it's in the media, it's in the tabloids or whatever it is, or people to release a documentary. People can release a documentary on anything. And you don't know what's the other side of it. You don't know if he's getting blackmailed or whatever.
Yo, Son had letters.
And voicemails, apparently.
Yeah, he had voicemails. He had fax notes.
They played the voicemails?
Yeah, I think so.
Were they incriminating?
So the whole thing, not really. So what it was is that he was, but yo, bro, homie was just sitting by his fax machine writing fucking notes to 7-year-old boys at Neverland Ranch.
Handwritten notes?
Yes. Signed, MJ.
But it's his handwriting?
Yes. Yo, bro, stop trying to be some forensic.
I haven't seen this, so I just want to know the facts.
NCIS shit, my G.
Because if somebody just says, yo, I got these notes and these voicemails, and you just
bro,
take
Michael
their word,
Jackson did that shit. Debate your mother.
Man, my mom was like, yo, y'all niggas need to relax. Michael Jackson's dead. Relax.
Fact, but that's the other thing. Michael Jackson is a dub, so it's slow for him.
But where are the documentaries on Harvey Weinstein, on Kevin Spacey?
Coming soon.
Where those
Coming
documentaries
soon.
at? That's
But
what I want to know.
But the thing about Weinstein is like, that's gonna come soon. But why? Like, that's coming soon. Don't worry about it. That's coming soon. As soon as the litigation pans out, because I don't think it's all the way done yet, it's gonna come. Because you can't do that shit while litigation is still pending.
That is true.
Although the two gentlemen who claim to have been, molested and abused and forced to do sexual acts with Michael Jackson, I believe that they're like, the judge just flat out turned them down last time because out of statute of limitations.
Oh, okay.
So they're trying to get that appealed.
Bro, he's dead. Like, what y'all doing?
Nah, they coming at, but they
want the estate?
Yeah, they want Brad, bro. They want Brad.
This is the shit that gets me tight, bro. Like,
nah, but what are you gonna get tight for, man? Like, if that shit happened to you, like, you damn right, like, you probably want some money from going through that as well.
Where the parents at? Why the parents was
that's
7 years ago?
Because they had the parents on the documentary as well. That's the whole thing. They had like all the family members on the documentary, and some of them were just like, nah, like you like after a while, like no. But it was like weird things. Like he would have the parents there, but Neverland Ranch is fucking huge, bro.
Bro,
and they're kids, but they were complicit.
Bro, you mean like my mom? I don't give a fuck if it's Michael Jackson or anybody. My mom ain't gonna let me out her sight. Like, what's up with these parents? Oh, they starstruck. Oh, Michael Jackson's here. He's gonna teach them how to do dance moves. Let me just leave my son here.
Nah, easy to say that now. Really easy to say that shit
it's
now.
Never. Stop.
There's not a single celebrity on Michael Jackson's level right now.
I do not care.
You have to factor
kids,
that in,
my
bro.
man.
You have to factor that in.
You're bugging.
Yeah, you have to. No,
I don't care who it is,
I'm not
bro.
saying I'm gonna do
could
it.
be Jesus.
I'm not saying you gonna do it. I'm just saying that like I understand the reasons why someone would fall for that.
I don't. As a parent,
So you
don't.
So you don't know not a single person stupid enough to fall for that. You've never met a single person stupid enough to fall for that.
I'm talking about me.
I'm not talking that. We don't talk about you because we already established that you're not doing it. You're gonna say that shit to your last breath.
Yes, there's a lot of stupid people out there that do anything for a little bit of fame.
But I'm saying that like I'm not surprised that somebody did fall for that.
We gotta do better, America. That's all I know.
Man, America's just dumb as fuck.
I'm just saying
We are a stupid ass country.
As Americans,
stupid ass people, and just it's dumb. We dumb.
Oh my God! Wasn't there any white musicians that did anything incriminating? Because I'm waiting for all these documentaries on them. Where's Elvis documentary? Nobody talking shit about Elvis. His shorty was 14 when he shipped her in. He imported that. He said, yo, I want 2-day shipping on my shorty. Nobody talking about Elvis.
They have an entire show about that now, so it's not even
Where the documentaries, multiple documentaries and court cases on Elvis, where they at?
Who cares?
Exactly. But
That's the thing.
Elvis was, look at the level Elvis was on, though.
Elvis was never Michael Jackson, bro.
Bro, he opened the door for Michael Jackson to get that popular.
Elvis was never Michael Jackson.
What I'm trying
because
to tell
if you look at Elvis, never had Quincy Jones.
Elvis wasn't black. But what I'm saying is, you see that global popularity that Michael Jackson had or has?
Yeah.
Who was one of the first people to do that? Elvis Presley. Now, he did the Biden. He did a whole bunch of Biden from other people. I understand that. But as far as a global icon, you go anywhere and you say Elvis, people know who you talking about.
But globalization in the music industry wasn't what it was, when Michael Jackson was out, bro. Because the music industry progressed and it grew.
All right, so
to,
using that same logic,
from that point to where Michael Jackson was.
Using that same logic, at the time that Elvis was popping, everything was much more limited. There was no... the word wasn't what it was when Michael Jackson got popular.
Yeah.
So the fact that Elvis was that popular lets you know that he was ultra popular. So if you compare the two,
but if you look at the amount of people that were fucking with Elvis do not match the amount of people that were fucking with Michael Jackson in his prime. That's all I'm saying.
While I understand
you can say relatively and you can, say all that shit, but the fact of the matter is that more people fucked with Michael Jackson at his prime than fucked with Elvis at his prime. And that's just a matter of exposure.
There's a couple of different factors that go into it, but let's not get into this.
Bro, the
discussion.
television,
Michael Jackson had two races because he was Gucci 2-time. He had black people, then he had white people. He had both of them. Elvis, black people didn't really fuck with Elvis.
That's facts.
Okay, so that's half of his demographic gone. So that adds to Michael Jackson's popularity. He was ushered in by the black community and then adopted by the whites.
Nah, I mean
by the whites.
White people loved fucking Jackson 5 too.
That too, but
I mean, but that's another thing because Michael Jackson had been nationally recognized from a young age. So it's not so when he came about and he dropped Bad, that he already had the momentum of the fact oh, this is one of the Jackson kids.
He's the Jackson kid. He's always been the Jackson.
Nah, I mean, don't discount Janet, bro.
But she wasn't dropping heat like Mike. Like Mike's
Janet
been the star since they
heaters.
was kids. Bro, but since they was kids, he's been the popular
yeah,
one.
Michael, yeah, I know it's like
that's what I'm saying. Like Janet, like come on.
And don't forget Tito.
Man.
And Jerome.
Those outfits used to be crazy. But all right, so what I'm saying, you think that how popular do you think that R. Kelly was prior to all of this? Like now he's all over everywhere.
Bro.
But I'm talking about musically, like as an artist.
I don't think that the first case affected his music career.
But I'm talking about just simply his popularity.
His popularity?
Yeah.
Not nowhere near Michael Jackson, bro.
I'm not talking about compared to Michael Jackson. I'm just talking about on a global scale how
I mean, he was on tours and shit, bro. So he was out there. People was buying his shit.
I know. All I know is that my chicken spot man, he was from Gambia. My man Muhammad, he was fresh from Gambia, and I remember I worked out a deal with him at the chicken spot, where if I would put some music on his Zoom,
told the story.
I don't care. I'm refreshing it. There's new viewers, or listeners, or whatever you want to call it. If I put music on his Zoom, he'll give me 5 free meals. So he emphasized I put on lots of R. Kelly. Lots of R. Kelly. And that's facts. So R. Kelly is pretty popular, bro. That's the first time.
Because your boy Muhammad from the chicken spot likes R. Kelly, that justifies the fact that...
Because he was straight from Gambia. So if he's reaching Africa, then he's lit.
Yeah, but...
This was like in 2008, bro.
There was LimeWire.
Where was the internet connection in Gambia?
They had one. Yo, bro.
They had CDs, dog.
That too.
They had straight CDs. So I think R. Kelly's a pretty popular man.
I'm not saying he wasn't. So, but what does that have to do with anything? What's your point, bro? Get to it.
The point was asking the question how globally famous you think he was, and you still haven't answered it because you just saying,
he was
compared
good
to Michael Jackson.
I mean, he was good. Was he fucking Gaga? No. Was he fucking? I don't know.
Speaking about Gaga, shouts out to Akon because Akon did that.
Did he? I mean, yeah, he signed it.
He signed it. He curated it.
Yeah, but she is, ridiculous natural talent, too.
That is true, but he did his thing. I saw an interview, and he was like, I wasn't in the limelight with none of that because I didn't want to affect the image. I'm like, yo, Akon, you a smart man.
He retired. She retired him, bro.
Yeah, he was
He
good.
says that. He said, she retired me. After she popped, I didn't need to make no more money.
But he needs to stop playing. Like, what he needs to do...
Yo, he was wild in saying that black people don't need vaccinations to go to Africa.
Yeah, he was bugging out with that one.
I don't know. I don't.
Like, that is a testing ground for disease.
That's problematic, yo.
They really test diseases in Africa if y'all ain't know that.
Like, that is... Like, I don't get it. Like, why would you even try? Like, why would you even take the risk? Like, yo, we out to Ghana. I'm about to catch
Ghana's valid. Chill.
Black Star.
Black Stars. Shouts out to my son. Kwakuje, Peter Prav, Tego, all them Ghanaians. I can go on for a whole show talking about Ghanaians. Shout out Ghana.
Okay.
But anyway, he was bugging. He was really wild and talking about, oh, we don't got to get vaccinated. Like, yo, bro, do you see those size of those mosquitoes?
I don't even want to think about that shit, bro.
Like, you guys have poisonous plants everywhere.
Like, I'm just not with the shits, bro.
I can't even go to DR and not get sick.
Not with the shits, bro.
Like, you go to a certain part of DR and you get an open wound, you getting a fever, my man.
Fever.
You straight getting a fever, bro. So it's like, there you go. But I guess everybody's their own boss. Everybody does whatever they want. So if you want to go to certain parts of Africa with no vaccinations.
Nah, bro. I don't know about that one, bro.
Hold on. This is what I'm going to ask you. It's been a hot topic about vaccinations with kids. What do you think about that?
Oh, yo, it's all white people. It's all these anti-vaxxers. They're so stupid.
So you think that you need you've gotten all your vaccines your entire life?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. It's not like I'm getting.
You get flu shots?
No, I don't get flu shots. I've never gotten a flu shot. I've only gotten the flu once.
If you're so pro-vaccine, you should be getting flu shots too, right?
Nah, bro. The flu is not measles, my G. The flu is not fucking hepatitis. Like the flu is like I got, bro, 26 years. One time.
Well, so you think that anti-vaxxers are ridiculously stupid?
Stupid as fuck.
Why?
Because you're denouncing science by saying that, you know, you're not at risk. Cause go Google that shit, bro. You're gonna see the kids. They're gonna have all the little fucking. It's gonna be a picture of the kids' like stomach or their arm, and it's gonna be like all these little red bumps on a bunch of white skin. And
What are you putting into the Google search that you're gonna see this?
just look up measles outbreak. Cause that's what's happening, bro. Like
It's happening. The measles is outbreaking again,
yeah, that's
or
what's
breaking
happening.
out again.
Yeah, cause anti-vaxxers, bro, stupid.
I don't think it's strictly
because
because of them.
Well, they believe that like vaccines, are gonna cause like birth deficiencies or fucking mental deficiencies and like stunt their learning, and it's like that's not how things work.
Why wouldn't they work like that?
What do you mean? Why? What?
You don't think there's targeted things that they can bioengineer things to target certain genes? No, though you don't, since you're looking at me like that.
Bro,
I don't think that you need every single vaccine in the world.
you can't question everything. If you question everything, then society is pointless. You understand that, right? That's essentially like,
yeah, but this is shit that you're putting into your body. You wildin'.
So what, bro? Like you're not worried about that, like that Mountain Dew that you just drank or that Dr. Pepper that you just drank. Like those are like what's like nobody's afraid of things that are familiar, right? And if
vaccines are familiar though.
No, they're not.
Bro, since birth, we're trained to. Oh, you can't even go to school. Oh, you don't got your vaccines.
Yeah, but you're not taking a vaccine on the daily, bro.
But what I'm saying is, we're accustomed to that.
Yo, there's
Listen.
people that can't even do needles and be grown as fuck.
That's fine.
That's not fun. So like, how is like if they were familiar with it, it'd be regular,
Bro.
and they wouldn't have a
There's
problem.
people that are
with it.
scared of styrofoam.
We're not about to take it to that extreme.
But what I'm saying is, you saying needles, like, bro, these are sharp objects that you get stabbed with. Like, it's reasonable. Not for me, obviously, but the same way that you said that you can understand people being stupid with Michael Jackson because they're starstruck or whatever it may be, you have to understand the needle shit too.
You just gotta be logical, man. G.
Listen, bro.
What is some Caribbean woman in scrubs gonna do to your arm that is so scary? That she wants to take your blood, my G.
Listen.
Like she's probably mad nice.
She is. Most of the time they are nice, but some of them be rough. Like they be leaving like bruises. Like
Because you don't talk to them beforehand.
nah, bro. Some of them you could just be. They'll swindle you and it'll be over for you.
So you get a bruise, man. You never had a bruise before?
I don't want a bruise, really. You're not supposed to get no bruises.
God. Okay, whatever.
Back to the money.
Donate blood. Hit up New York Blood Center.
Sell your blood. Fuck that.
It's really,
you can get paid for it.
It's a great cause.
You can get paid for it.
You see, and then that's what's wrong with everything. You can get paid for anything, dude.
You can sell your semen too. For y'all who like be jerking off on the daily, you can make money off of that.
Bro, no.
No?
Why would I have little mystery babies out there?
That's you though, bro. Like not
You
everybody.
out here, you with it?
I'm not with that.
Either. So don't say that.
with that.
So don't say that that's you mad strong like that, bro.
No, I'm saying like it's you in the sense that it's like that's your opinion on it, but there's people out there who don't care. And they want their bread. Like they they jerking off their body, bro.
You trying to make this seem like it's a lucrative thing, bro.
For somebody who don't have nothing, it might be lucrative. Somebody who likes to jerk off and a serial whacker.
You gotta take the 25 cash.
How you know the prices, bro?
Because like if a woman gives up an egg, bro,
that shit is racks.
That shit is, like 8 and 10, depending on like your health.
I heard it's more than that. I heard it's like 20, 25.
It's not. It depends on like your health history, bro. So if your family doesn't have like a history of like any diabetes or high blood pressure or cancer or Down syndrome, anything like that, like your stock is up. But if you just regular like everybody on medication after the age of 65. Like, nobody gonna be paying for your shit. Like, you a hot commodity.
Well, one thing I would say is that Americans put you on medication because that's what they make their money on. But that's another story.
Well, that's why they don't come up with cures for anything. You believe the Dr. Sebi shit?
Who's that?
So Dr. Sebi is this Honduran. He wasn't a doctor, but he was like a.
The natural man with
exactly.
That he cured, was it cancer?
Allegedly cured.
Or HIV?
Cancer, HIV.
Yeah, I heard of him.
Allegedly. If people preach that shit and they don't really look into it.
But what about Magic?
What?
Magic got cured?
Magic's not cured, bro.
No, he's not cured.
He's not. If you let Magic smash, you got HIV too.
Bro, but they said that he don't have it in his bloodstream no more.
It's not that. It's that he's on this cocktail he's been on this cocktail for years, bro. So his T cell count has been slowly increasing to that of a normal person. But if he comes off the cocktail, bro, his body is gonna go into shock. He'll probably die.
Bro, Magic Johnson should have been dead a long time ago.
Oh yeah, but so should have the Rockefeller dude. Homie has like 8. He's had like 8 heart implants.
I mean, that's the money right there.
8, bro.
That's the Fetty right there.
That's ridiculous, son.
But what I'll say about the vaccines, because we're not done with this, back to the money. You gotta understand, bro. Not everything is good for you. Like they.
I'm not saying that, bro.
Yeah, but you making it seem like, oh yeah, you gotta have these vaccines. You're a health risk, like my man. You don't know what. First of all, these shits just get shipped to these clinics. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know what it really is. You just accept what they tell you. All right, is that cool? Give it to me.
It's not like they're testing drugs on you, bro. This is
That's what you don't know, bro.
Oh my God. So we're just gonna fear everything that we don't know?
I'm not saying you gotta fear it, but you gotta at least ask the question.
Nah, because that's the thing, bro. Like, you can't go around life just like afraid of everything. Like, do your research.
That term
a quick Google search. Listen, like, you're gonna live in ignorance.
But
like,
the
that's
term
really what
that you're
is.
using about fear, nobody's invoking fear. What I'm saying is you can't believe everything that you see, and you have to do your research. Exactly what you just said.
Just go do your research, and then you're gonna find out. Like, do real research, because what people do is they do research to try to support what they already think.
What's real research then?
Go look through some medical journals, bro. Look at results and the fact that, bro, nobody's out here testing Advil and ibuprofen. Meanwhile, scientists have zero idea why this shit works. They don't know why, but they know it does. And we've been using that shit for decades, and no one says a damn thing.
They know exactly why it works, bro.
No, they don't. Look it up, bro.
Do your research.
My boy's a pharmacist.
On the street or in like
no, bro, pharmacist.
Okay.
Like he does this. I've had this conversation before. Shout out to E. So
Does
it's
he
like
sell e-pills?
nah.
That would have been a good.
But you know,
Did y'all call him e-pill?
No.
Because he's a pharmacist?
No.
That's terrible.
Well,
Y'all suck as friends.
his name is Ebenezer, so I'll call him Scrooge.
Ebenezer? He's African?
No. Where's I think his parents are Caribbean.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's like the head pharmacist?
Yeah. He has his own I'm not gonna say what pharmacy.
Don't do that. Yeah, you don't need that.
But
like if he was selling beef patties, then you plug him in. But it's a pharmacy.
He's there, bro.
Listen, man, just do your research. That's all I'm gonna say about the shit. You feel me? Don't believe what you say. Don't just be injecting
get the fucking
anything.
measles vaccine and get your little ass stank kids the measles vaccine too, because I don't want no more outbreaks of some shit that has been dormant for fucking 40 years because your dumb motherfucking asses don't want to take your sons and daughters to the fucking doctor and give them a fucking shot.
Bro, I don't think it's that serious.
It is that serious, bro.
No, it's not. You acting like
yo, bro,
there's that many. First of all, there's not that many outbreaks. You acting like this is the T virus in Resident Evil, bro.
There's some dude. I was reading. Some dude got put on quarantine. They said stay home, and while you're taking this cocktail or this regimen of medicine or whatever, so that you can get better. Son said I was going stir crazy, and he went to the fucking gym.
That's lit. He's trying to get his swole on.
Oh yeah, bro. You're gonna get your swole on with your fucking when you get boils on your skin because he didn't wipe down the machine properly.
A lot of people don't do that, bro.
That's it. That's just courtesy, bro. Like you do it regardless.
Wipe it down?
Regardless.
Regardless of what?
If you just got to the gym, you sit down at the lat machine. You do 5 reps and you get up.
Well, I'm gonna do more sets and I'm
just saying, but like you're just like, not feeling this today. I'm gonna go do free weights or some shit.
If I'm not sweating,
if I'm not sweating, I'm not
wiping nothing down. And honestly, I'm not a germ freak like that. Like I grew up in the weight room in like high school and even before that. So it's like we wasn't wiping nothing down. We was just working out. So it's like people who are overly obsessive, like wiping every single thing down. Like I respect it because it's like there's mad germs, but y'all ODing.
Like I just do it out of courtesy for others because I know there's nothing toxic in my sweat.
Nah, but if I'm sweating, that's a different story.
I'm really interested in what germs can be passed down by sweat. I've never really looked into that.
I don't know.
Like what can you get transmitted from touching somebody else's sweat? Because if that's what it is, bro, like anybody that plays any type of contact sport is fucked.
I don't think there's anything like you could start stinking. Like if somebody stinks and they sweat
like,
wipes on you.
You ever play ball with like the hairy dude that don't wear a shirt?
Don't too many times.
Looking like fucking got me looking like Ben Stiller and Meet the Fockers, bro.
Damn, you violated Steve Carell 40-year version with the wax.
Facts, yo.
Nah, man, like I don't think anything could be admitted to sweat. Like it's just sweat.
There has to be something though, but whatever. Like
no, it's just body odor.
Yeah.
Body odor and that's it, bro.
Yo, that season's coming up, yo. Make sure that you got your stash of deodorant, bro. And even though you think you may not stink, you might fucking stink. So do it anyways.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. For all men out there, I'm not even talking about women. Y'all got your own problems. But all men, please outlaw, discontinue the use of gel deodorant. It's already wet, bro. Like
trash.
How do you think that's lit?
Yo, and Axe body spray is not deodorant, my G. Like that shit is the official sense of prepubescent fucking children. Like in gym class. Like do not throw on the Axe body spray or the cologne thinking that that's deodorant, bro, or antiperspirant. Like you gotta stop the sweating, my G. And if you sweat there, put deodorant there. I don't care what part of body it is. I don't care if you sweat out your left titty, but not your right one. I need deodorant on your left titty.
You know what fat dudes gotta do, and women too. Put deodorant under your titties, please, or something. A placeholder napkin. Powder your titties. I never knew like powdering your balls was that like popular. Like I thought that was just to be me.
Nah.
But then I was like in a frat house where it was like 25 dudes, and I was like a
They had the Costco fucking
the
Costco
brolic
powder.
shit. Yeah, it was like 3 pounds of powder. I'm like, yo, I got this big ass shit here for. And then it was like, oh, we all powder our balls. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, bro, you gotta do that shit.
I'm like, I got my own, but
That's part of the game.
I just use y'all shit.
Like it's part of the game, yo. It's like, yeah, know yourself, know your worth. You feel me?
More health, more wealth. You feel me?
But
what I'll say, just transitioning to everybody being their own boss, because I dropped a little tidbit earlier. The LeBron James is really like, he's on a certain wave he's wilding.
I mean, I've always thought LeBron is corny. Like, I don't think that he's just extra, bro. He's just extra. Like, if you've ever watched The Shop, there's a bunch of shit. It's definitely like I agree with him on, but he's extra. Like, on this last episode of The Shop, they was talking about how, like once you get money and how everybody's always asking you for stuff, and everybody there is like, damn, who was it? Antonio Brown was there, Meek Mill was there, 2 Chainz was there, Anthony Davis. And everybody there was like, yeah, I had to, once I said no, and once I started saying no to people, like that's when my life got easier. And 2 Chainz was like, nah, yo, I ordered a whip for my mom. It's on the way right now, because she said she didn't like the last one she had. And he was going about, like that's why his name was Titty Boy, bro. Because he was always on,
Titty Boy.
He was always saying that, that's what his mom used to call him, because he was, a mama's boy. So he goes, yeah, like I just bought like my mom a car. And meanwhile, LeBron has been saying this whole time, like, yeah, I needed to cut people off. And he's like, fucking 2 Chainz is just saying like, yeah, I bought my mom a car. He's not even that happy about it. And then LeBron's extra ass has to come and be like, yeah, well, like, I bought my mama a crib. And when I say crib, I mean from the ground up. Built it.
He had the do-rag on?
LeBron?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. They in a barbershop.
Tight.
But it's just like, yo, why you had to stun on 2 Chainz like that? 2 Chainz is just trying to say like, hey, I bought a car for my mom.
They ain't cut the camera to 2 Chainz. To like,
yeah, bro. He was like,
yo, this nigga here, man.
He wasn't like upset, but he just had nothing to say. He was just very like somber.
Bro, I hate people like that. Like I have a friend like that who tries to big you up. You like, yo, I just got a nice check. Mine's better, bro. I got 5. Yeah. Or it's like,
or you be like, yo, I just got this bonus. It's fucking lit. I got like 3 G's bonus. It's lit. And you be like, oh, that's dope. 3 G's, yo. I got like 5 G's the other day.
Bro,
it's just like, come on, yo. Just let people have their, their happiness.
I'm gonna tell you 2 stories that tells you his character, bro. I mean, this was before. He's matured now.
Who's this?
Don't worry about it. We say no names out here, but it's my man's. $100,000.
Yo, push that over.
This?
The water, bro.
Oh, hold on.
Water break.
Do me a favor.
All right, good looks.
Can you disconnect those headphones over there?
No.
Nah, deadass. I don't want them to overcharge.
Oh, all right.
The white shit's right there.
Bro, this is not. I just wanted water.
All right, you cut the break. You
bro,
the reason there's a break. Anyway, so homie slept over my crib once. And in the morning, he's like, yo, my back hurts. My back feels crazy. I'm like, you all right? He was like, nah, it's just like, I'm used to my Tempur-Pedic mattress. You feel me? Like, y'all got the metal springs and it's hurting my back. I'm like, all right. You could have gone home, nigga. Like, you could have not stayed here. You could have slept in the street. All right, cool. The same day, your man goes, we watching TV. And this is when, like, you had regular TVs, and then this one, the plasmas had just come out. Of course, your man got a plasma. He goes, yo, son, I think I need glasses. My eyes hurt a lot. Like, I'm getting a migraine, a headache. Like, I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, yo, the TV, man. I'm just used to my TV. It's like, I have to squint to watch it because it's a little blurry. I'm like, yo, you better get the fuck up out my house, man. I'm sitting there like, yo, this nigga here, be like, what's up with this guy, bro?
It's ungrateful.
Man, I feel like decking him. I'm like, yo, so bounce. At that point, I ain't care. I was like, all right, bounce, nigga, because what you gonna do next? Bad mouth my mom's food? Like, you bugging. And that was story time with Don Saźon.
Yeah, that's why I would never feel like that, bro. I don't like doing that to people.
There's people who
Like it's just like, I don't know. Like I definitely thought that shit before. Like I've definitely thought like, damn, yo, like the crib would be kind of lit right now. Or, you know, but it's just respectfully, I keep that to myself.
Listen, man. I don't understand why people are like that. Like, bro, why you gotta like everything's not a dick measuring contest, bro. Like, you don't.
Well,
gotta...
I think those people are just high maintenance, and it's just like they believe that because they are high maintenance, that somehow, you know, makes their lifestyle, you know, grandiose, and it gives them that, you know, gives them that luster, the ability to say like, oh, I got the Tempur-Pedic, or oh, I got the new flat screen, or whatever. Like, you know, it's just a status symbol. That shit is corny. Like, I mean, as you grow up, I feel like if you're a grown ass man doing that shit, you're corny, automatic corny.
At that point, he was a grown ass man, but I know a lot of grown men who do shit like that. I'll tell you that much.
Corny. Nah, that shit is whack, bro. Like, cause it's like first and foremost, like, and it's like just no, just like that shit is corny. Like, get like we're adults, like so. Judging someone and really counting their pockets is just not a good look. Like, run in somebody's house and start trashing their shit. You know, like, that shit is just not a good look for you as an individual. Like, yeah, it's just
You know what I hate? People who be coming into your crib and they're, like, paying too much attention to everything. Like, dependenciando, like, I don't even know how to say that in English, but it's like they really, like, paying attention to everything in your crib. Like, really looking around to observe your crib and talk shit. It's like, bro, what is you doing, man?
Yeah, I mean, yo, that's people's prerogative, yo. Like, I don't really be having people over like that at the crib, so.
I used to be a big host. I mean, like, I honestly don't care in the sense that, like, my crib is always clean. I'm good. But I don't really care about people's opinions. That's one thing that you guys will get to know about me.
Nah, but it's not a matter of opinion, bro. It's a matter of respect. So it's like if I'm gonna have you as a host in my place, you gonna if I'm gonna host you at my place, like you better be respectful.
But I don't know, my parents told me like you gotta screen people before you even think of bringing them to your crib.
Yeah, big time. Like I was never one to be like, yo, we out to my crib. Like my crib was never the chill spot for nobody. Like
my crib was a chill spot once you reach VIP status.
No, never the chill spot. Yeah. Like, never. I always kind of kept my... But it's like, you know, never really had too much to be doing at my crib anyway, so...
Nah, I had all the game systems. Like, after people grew up and started doing drugs, then my crib wasn't the spot no more, but... Yeah. Because, you know, people want to smoke and do all this extra shit in the cribs, and they just go to the trap house.
But those are people that don't respect your crib. Like, to be honest, like...
What you mean?
Like, I feel like if... Like... Homie, like people that used to suggest that shit, like, yo, we out to your crib, let's go do this, let's go do that at your crib. It's like, what's good with your crib, my G?
No. Nobody used to be like, yo, we got to smoke in your crib. They wanted to smoke and they knew that my crib was a dub, so they just was like, you know what? Let's just go to the trap house.
The Trappington?
Yeah. And the drug dealer would always be hyped because it's like, listen, you double dipping. You selling your product and you smoking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they'll like, oh, they'll sell a dub and they'll be like, all right, I'm gonna match y'all.
Yeah, facts.
And it's like, well, these particular drug dealers never had their money up, so that probably wasn't the best strategy because they never paid themselves back. But
I mean, the saddest thing is drug dealers that don't have real friends because they always trying to chill with their custies. So it's like
that's the majority of them, though, to be honest. Like legitimate drug dealers. I'm not talking about this is a side hustle. You got a 9 to 5 and then you just do this shit. I'm talking about that's the only income you have. They don't got no real friends.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that.
It depends on what hood you from, bro.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that the majority, and I know a bunch because I'm just friends with them. They are friends.
But I'm saying, like, them themselves, they don't be like, yo, I got 5 solid friends I could call them. They might have 1 or 2 that ride for them no matter what. And it's like, No matter if they money
That's
is
an
fucked
umbrella
up.
statement. I'm just gonna move away from that one
Why? Why are you moving away from it?
because I don't agree with it.
So you mean to tell me that all drug dealers have legitimate friends?
You see, you're trying to play extremes. I'm not with
My
that.
nigga, come on.
You just like that's another umbrella.
The
statement.
majority of them.
I wouldn't even say that.
So what percentage would you say?
I don't know. I'm not doing market research on fucking
nigga here,
on
bro.
fucking drug dealer friends like my G. Like
You making a statement like you're pretty sure just because of the people you know.
I'm not making a statement. That's exactly what I'm not doing.
Yo, you the king of like backing away from shit.
Nah, that's not true at all.
Yes, you are.
I just argued with you for like 15 minutes about measles
Yeah, and then you said, "Oh, we're not gonna have this conversation."
because I killed you.
No, how you killed me?
I killed you. Layers on layers on layers.
You
bro.
just said all you said was, "Oh, do a Google research and you gonna see the measles."
No, bro. So measles has been more or less eradicated in like the Western civilized world for over 30 years. Like there hasn't been any type of measles outbreak.
So you don't think
or
there's a new
measles
flavor of
epidemic
measles?
since like the 70s, my G.
You don't think there's a new flavor?
No, this is because it was brought over from people visiting. I forgot where, but people in America visited outside of the country without the vaccination, and that's how they got it. Because it still happens in like underdeveloped countries. So I forgot where they went, but they went on vacation or something and came back with measles.
That's rough.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So it's not like vaccinate your fucking kids. It's one shot. Everybody's doing it. We not all retarded.
You hear yourself right now?
We not all
Your
retarded.
man said, "Yo, everybody's doing it. You should do it. It's cool."
We not all retarded though. That's the thing. It's like there's this fear and that like it's gonna cause this, is gonna cause that, and it's just like look around you. Like this is something that is widely administered.
I mean, things like Down syndrome and all that's at an all-time high. So,
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
that just doesn't spike for no reason.
Well, I mean,
It's not like siblings are fucking each other at an all-time high.
but so obesity is at an all-time high.
Okay,
Okay, like
but obesity is based on diet.
yeah, but obesity can create cancerous cells within your body, and those are detrimental to the reproductive system. So, reproductive system, you get that your sperm don't swim right, and it's just
Listen, man, I know a lot of fat guys that have pretty healthy kids.
I'm not saying like
I'm fucking with you. Relax, bro.
Again.
Relax. 50, calm down. 50, calm down.
But it's like you can say that, but there are a bunch of other correlated epidemics out there that would lead you to believe that these things are connected. It's not some like out of nowhere thing. It's just a matter of you have to look at the bigger picture and evaluate what's really happening. And you also have to like understand the human body. I'm not some biologist, bro. I'm not even close to being a personal trainer, G. I don't know the body that fucking well.
You talking like you do.
I know enough, man. Like I know enough. I do. That's the thing. I do my research.
Well, the only thing I would say is I'm not educated enough in this realm to really argue with you about this. But all I'm saying is do your research, people.
There's nothing wrong with that. But that's the thing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with admitting that you do not know something. Just go out there and learn it.
I mean, I'm not a nigga who's gonna argue to the death of me if I don't have any facts. So,
there's a lot of people that are though.
well, that ain't me. So,
There's a lot, but that's the thing. That's definitely
take this L.
that's a toxic mentality to have because you're never gonna learn nothing. You never go if you're unwilling for whatever reason, whether you're ashamed of what you don't know, or whether you're afraid of what you don't know, or whether you're uninterested in what you don't know. Like that's toxic because you're never gonna grow. And if you walk around life thinking that you know it all, like you're not gonna gain anything. You're not gonna learn. Everybody on this earth has something to teach you. Everybody.
that's a fact.
Everybody. It doesn't matter academic knowledge, or if it's just life knowledge, or if it's experiences that they had that you didn't. Everybody has something to teach you. So you have to be willing to open up your mind and really pay people the respects. Because it's really easy to just push somebody to the side, like, oh, you can't teach me shit, you can't tell me nothing. Bet you could if you gave them a chance.
I mean, that's a lot of people just they don't like to seem vulnerable or weak or anything, and that's the problem. Like,
because we're so stuck in things that are superlative, and
using a lot of nice words today, man. Hats off.
But we're stuck in who has the best this, who has the greatest this, who has the biggest this, who has the shiniest this, who has this. It's that shit don't matter in the grand scheme. That shit not keeping you from from an early death. Like, look at Alex Trebek. Son, you just got diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
He old though, bro.
He old, but bro, money didn't save him. He's stage 4 out of nowhere.
It's not. I mean, he just wasn't taking care of himself. To be honest, he wasn't getting checked out.
Bro. You can tell me, Alex Trebek, has he ever missed a show of Jeopardy? You gonna tell me he wasn't taking care of himself?
What I'm saying is, if it's stage 4 out of nowhere, that means that you wasn't paying attention to it, bro.
Or it was just a very aggressive form of cancer.
Come on with that, bro.
It happens. It happens. It happens often. Like, it's real easy to just be like, nah, cause we all
it's real easy to say that
because we all love the movie Cancer, bro. We all love the movie Cancer, where you see them with the full head of hair and then they slowly turn into a skeleton.
No.
That's not real life.
It's easy for you to say exactly what you just said. Oh yeah, it's aggressive. This is that. You don't know. You don't know if he wasn't taking care of himself. Just because he has bread, and he don't miss no episode of Jeopardy, he automatically takes care of himself. No, that means the nigga works hard. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You can't make a determination just because you see him on TV all the time that he takes care of himself.
I mean, you're looking at a dude that performed at the same level daily, 5 days a week.
Bro, you acting like he's playing ball, bro. Like,
bro, like, even so, like, there have been ball players, there have been top athletes, there have been vegans that just develop shit out of nowhere, dog.
Vegans, you taking shots at the vegans too?
I'm not taking shots at nobody. It's just the fact that, like, it doesn't matter how much you take care of your body, that the risk is there. And
taking care of your body helps.
And you could do, yeah, it definitely does, but it's like, it doesn't make your chances zero.
Oh, that's a fact.
You can never make your chance zero.
Ever.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's definitely beneficial to be living a healthy lifestyle, but ain't nobody safe. Nobody's safe.
Man, you just gotta do right. Pray to whoever you pray to, and just live your life, bro. That's it. That's all the only advice I could give somebody. Live every day. Like, I wouldn't say live every day like it's your last, because some people be bugging out. Mm-hmm. But just be grateful for what you have in front of you every day. Be grateful to wake up, because a lot of people don't wake up.
Yeah, don't take it for granted, bro. Like, it's 352. You like, the average lifespan is like 21,000 days. That's if you live to 70. That's not even the average lifespan. That's like a well, lived life. 21,000 days. That's it.
That's lit.
It's not, bro. When I first heard that, I thought, if you would have asked me before, like, you told me and I didn't do the math and I just, had a number, it wouldn't be 21,000. So it's like 21,000 is not.
Let's talk in years, bro.
21,000 is not a lot, though, bro.
You're dealing with the days. 70 years.
21,000 days.
Just make the conversion, bro. I know you wanted to sound extra dramatic, but
I'm not. It's not extra dramatic, bro, because I'm looking at it, in more detail.
Bro, when you say, this is the thing, when you say 21,000 days, it sounds like a lot more days or time than 70 years.
It's the same, though.
People don't count days. somebody.
You
Listen,
should though. That's what I'm
listen.
saying. You should take that, and that's exactly what I'm saying. People are taking days for granted, and you
Respectable.
only get 21,000 of them, at best.
I wouldn't say at best. That's the average.
Oh, that's not even the average, bro. People dying in their 60s, I think, or really like early 60s on average, bro. So it's less. But it's like, yo, that's a good life. 70.
That's crazy. I can't even.
21,000, bro.
Like I imagine being like 90 something.
I mean, but the thing is, we'll see, bro. If we even like with improvements to healthcare, with improvements to
With those vaccines.
with science, what medical science is doing, and how it's progressing, lifespans are increasing. Like we don't have people dying from pneumonia at the same rate as we did in the 60s. So
I think we'll be all right. Just take care of yourself. Don't be reckless, because a lot of people, you got to understand that's jaded too, because a lot of people get killed or do reckless shit.
well, yeah, man.
But just take care of your body. Watch what you're putting into your body. Stop drinking so much soda.
Bro, you can do all that shit in one day.
Oh, of course. What I'm saying, but it doesn't hurt to do it.
Yo, like people look at me crazy when I put seatbelts on in the Uber.
Oh, you got to do that. In
Like
the back seat.
Like, bro, are you like? I'm not. You got your life in
Another
somebody
person's
that
hands.
you paid 7 cash's hands,
772.
and he gonna get 30% of that, and you got your life in that man's hands. Put your seatbelt on. Don't just think about that's what I do, bro. I think about what the news story is gonna be. Right? What's the news story? Or if there's even going to be one. I'm just gonna be some accident. You're gonna see me on
News 12.
Not even News 12, bro. You're gonna see me on the Citizen app. That's the exposure I'm gonna get.
Nah, you gonna hit News 12, bro.
I'm gonna be on the Citizen app.
Especially if it's in Riverdale, it's News 12 for sure.
Like if but that's real shit though. Like really, you gotta take things. You got to realize the importance of every day. And it's not like I'm perfect, bro. It's not like I'm saying like, oh, I'm some perfect. Like I every day, I'm out there doing my best. I'm out there getting the most out of every day.
Squeezing the life out of every day in a good way, of
but
course.
just put things in perspective. You get 21,000 until you're 70. That's 70 years. How long do you think you're gonna live? Do the math. That's how many days you can have.
Eat more plátanos. That's what I'll say.
I mean, it's a vegetable according to you, bro. So
You said that.
you said it was a vegetable.
You said it was a fruit, right?
I said it was a fruit. We have it recorded. Check out episode, what was it? 18, 19?
I think it was 18.
Whatever the last episode before this one is.
Yeah, it was 19. It was 19. Because it was Dominican Independence Day.
Oh, this is 20th episode?
Yeah, Dove
Damn.
City.
We came a long way.
We
And
did.
big up to everybody who's been listening since day one. Shout out Juan. Shout out Joe Lemmy. Shout out Ivan. Y'all been getting at me for not shouting you out. Here I am.
You see, you put mad pressure on me. So
Nah, it's all good. That was just me, bro.
Nah,
like I
'cause
got
there's-
attacked. I was getting attacked, so I had to do it.
Listen, y'all seen everybody who shows me love. I show y'all love on IG. If I don't shout you out, first of all, shout out to my nigga Gustavo, man. Shout out to you, bro. Hope your son is doing well. Aside from that, y'all already know it's all love. You feel me? Like I can't shout out everybody. A lot of people show love. I'm very grateful, and y'all know that support is free, and it works both ways. So I appreciate y'all. And this is a little PSA I'm gonna say. You don't have to support, and I'm not saying that anyone does this, or I'm just putting this out there. You don't have to support with the intention of getting support back. You can't say, okay, I'm going to support this person, but when my shit rolls around, they better support. Because that's you doing fake support. It's like giving a gift, saying, all right, I'm going to give this person a gift because I'm going to give him something for Christmas because next year rolls around, he got to give me something. Like, no, bro, you just give a gift to give a gift. You just show love to show love. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to show nobody love, but it's like, if that's why you doing it, I mean, keep doing it because I like to support, but still, don't be mad at me if something happens. Like, Don't be a tit for tat kind of person. Just show love. It makes the world go round.
And if your friend has a clothing line and you like that shit, please don't approach him for a discount, my G.
Yes, please, bro. I
you
hate that shit.
Because you're not approaching, Gucci with a discount.
It's not even that deep. You don't even gotta say Gucci. American Eagle, Old Navy. Yeah, they have sales, but you're not going to the register like, yo, let me get this a little cheaper. Listen, for real, like that's one of the shits that grinds my gears, dog. You cannot, and listen, this album.
So hold up, time out. Quick shout out again. Sporty K, Kimmy IV. New single out now. I don't know. I forgot the name of it, but check her out on Twitter.
Check
Instagram.
out Wave Diesel too. Wave Diesel got some heat coming along.
Ooh,
had to plug that in there.
Wave.
You feel me?
Diesel.
But what I'm saying, look, and I'm gonna put a disclaimer. If your friend's clothing is whack, then by all means you could try to boggle them down, or at least not buy it.
Nah, bro. If you don't like something, just don't buy it. Like I've never. So like, I appreciate the friends that I have and the people that I know that
you should still support them
doing their own thing, and it's just like I've never been peer pressured to buy anything that by anyone.
Not even nobody who worked for World Ventures?
Never. You keep bringing up this World Ventures things, and I just keep not knowing what the fuck you talking about.
They don't do that in Riverdale. They got too much money over there. My fault.
We got the Jehovah's Witnesses.
I know people that came up off of World Ventures though. Shout out Dre Dougie. What up, boy?
What was that, like Herbalife, but like
with travel? It's like wholesale travel.
Yo, I feel. Oh no. Damn.
But it works. Don't get me wrong. There's people who came up off of it, but
there was this waitress that took one of my coworkers. We used to go to this.
It sounds like a setup.
Shout out to Pinche Taqueria. It's no longer there, but it used to be on on Lafayette and Bleecker.
My man said Pinche.
Pinche Taqueria, and we used to go there every night and wild out. So they would just bring over trays of tequila. Like tequila shots, bro.
They would drink it with y'all?
Yeah, but like it wouldn't be like a big ass tray and like 5 of them, bro. It'd be the whole tray, and we pay them and it'd be like 24, but we would leave like 40 as a tip.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say $100.
Well, nah, I don't know. I feel like we may have at certain points, but if we was just going there for like a margie. And they brought the
Margie. That's the first time I heard that one.
If we was going there for Margies, and they brought the tray over. That's definitely that's a lot of money coming out of pockets, out of appreciation.
Man, shouts out to the Mexicans, bro. When you get cool with the Mexicans, and no matter what kind of food establishment, they bless you.
Yo,
but
bro.
if you act like an asshole and you got that red hat on, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you completely. I mean, in the 2 food establishments that I've worked in, like all the Mexican homies were the chillest, especially when they found out I could speak Spanish. Cause then it was just like, I'm like,
you're an asshole, bro.
I'm
you
one of
speak
them.
Spanish? Like my pops would be talking to you, practicing his English on you because he thinks you don't speak no English.
Because I'm not about to my man is trying. I'm not about to disrespect him.
Nah, just be like
it's like if I the thing is but it's also like I speak Spanish, but so my Spanish.
You just gotta hit him with
I have a barrier, like a mental barrier, right? And it really only comes down for my grandma.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's it. Because she's really the only person that I feel comfortable with. Because no matter, like, who else it's been, like, she's always been the one that, like, when my Spanish was bad, she would correct me.
Good.
That was it, right? She would correct me. She would correct me on my conjugations, on what word I was using, all this stuff. So she would correct me. Everybody else I've ever met, yo, you can't speak Spanish. You can't do this. You can't do this. You're not even really Spanish. All this other shit.
You got some bad friends,
awful friends.
Terrible.
So it's like
we don't treat them like that on Kingsbridge, bro. We supportive on Kingsbridge.
So so I definitely do have that like mental barrier up when it comes to speaking Spanish with people that are
not named grandma.
Yeah.
Well, this is one thing I'll say. We're gonna embark on a new endeavor, and we are going. I want everybody who listens to this to DM us some of your favorite places to eat. Because I want to try certain things, you feel me? Like, it gotta, like, I just want to do it in the Bronx, all right? Maybe we could work Washington Heights, but I want to focus on my home field. So, if you got some fire food spots, we gonna hit it up and we gonna tell y'all what y'all think. And then
I'm gonna hit up my boy Mean, and he's gonna,
your boy Me?
Mean, Uptown Food God.
Oh, okay. He's valid.
We'll see. Because there's a couple. I know a couple foodies that might be able to throw the assist.
I got a couple too. Shout out my son Flash, yo. What's good, boy?
So let's maneuver that, yeah. Because I mean, in reality, we definitely do want to support the borough that we're from.
Facts. Support local business, dog.
Yep. Even how you feel about supporting a spot that is clearly gentrification, but is popping?
Listen, if the service is good and the food is good, you can't knock it just because it's gentrification.
I'm with you.
Can't knock it, bro. Like, it's a service. You're paying for it. If you don't like it, don't go.
Facts.
That's you just being low-key racist saying, oh, nah, just because they white, I'm not going to fuck with them. You can do both. You can support black businesses, Hispanic businesses, and white businesses all in the same realm. You don't think it's difficult for them? Having a whole bunch of hood people be like, oh, fuck you. And come on, bro. Y'all serious?
Grow up.
Come on now.
I mean, you should have been. I mean, but that's the
Pay
thing.
your rent.
If you have the opportunity now to, support that pizza shop that's been on the block for your entire life.
Shout out Artie's.
To support the Chinos, to support the bodega. Do that to support, the local, Dominican spot or the local Mexican spot, and they've been holding it down.
Facts.
Support them, yo. And it's like, don't wait until it's too late and then complain about, what came after.
Yeah, like if you was over here, or there's a pizza shop on your block, but you ordering Domino's every Saturday, and then you get mad because they close the doors. I don't know what to tell you, dog. Like, come on, Bobby. Like, you acting crazy.
Come on, Bobby.
That's my shout out to my man C's, yo. I took that from him. Nah, but on that note,
yeah,
this has been a very, very. I like this episode. It was a little different tone, but it was smooth. Like,
yo, and we on YouTube now, so
you feel me?
Check us out on there. There is another Medium Rare podcast with a bunch of white dudes. That's not us.
Yeah. But we gonna work on that. Don't worry about that. We gonna work on all that.
YouTube, Spotify, iTunes,
Twitter, Instagram, you heard?
Don Saźon at LastNameBall.
You heard?
Gang, gang.
And retweet all our shit, you heard?
Huh?